Stomach. 1. Dilated portion of the digestive tract located between the esophagus and duodenum. 2. Food remains in the stomach for up to 4-6 hours. 3. During this time, food gets mixed with gastric juices, which contain pepsin, lipase, hydrochloric acid, mucus function of stomach. 1. Excretes urea and ammonia. 2. Absorption of sugar, alcohol, water, salt. 3. Intrinsic factor of the mucosa helps absorb vitamin B12. Changes in the shape of the stomach according to body constitution. 1. Brachiomorphic constitution, shorter than the norm, horn, cone, shaped. 1. Situated almost horizontally. 2. Dolichomorphic constitution, taller than the norm, stocking-shaped, at first vertical, then turns sharply to the right. 3. Mesomorphic constitution, normal body structure, hook-shaped, lies in the frontal plane. 1. Stomach location, situated in the upper region of the abdominal cavity. 3/4 of the stomach lies in the left subcostal area and 1/8 in the epigastric region. 2. Entrance of the stomach, level of T10-T11, sometimes T12 vertebrae, left side of spine. 3. Exit of the stomach, level of T12L1 vertebrae, right side of spine. 4. In heavy individuals, the boundaries of the stomach may be lower, gastrotosis. 5. Volume of the stomach, varies from 1.5 liters to 4 liters. Stomach structure. 1. Anterior wall faces forward and up, posterior wall faces back and down. 2. Cardiac orifice, the place where the esophagus enters the stomach. 3. Cardia, cardiac part next to the cardiac orifice. 4. Fundus, left widening part of the stomach, which passes into the body. 5. Curvatures, greater curvature, left convex edge. Lesser curvature, right concave edge. 6. Pylorus, narrowing right part, subdivided into pyloric cavity, wide part. Pyloric canal, narrow part, passes to duodenum. 7. Pyloric sphincter, located at the junction between the pyloric part and the duodenum. Relations of the stomach with nearby organs. 1. Front wall, touches the diaphragm, cardiac part, fundus, body. 2. Lesser curvature, touches visceral surface of the left liver lobe. 3. Small triangular region of the body, touches anterior abdominal wall. 4. Posterior surface, adjoins the transverse colon, the upper part of this curvature adjoins with the spleen. 5. Behind the stomach, omental bursa separates the stomach from organs placed retroperitoneally, behind the peritoneum. Stomach ligaments keeping it in place. 1. Hepatogastric ligament, starts at porta hepatis and ends at lesser curvature. 2. Gastrocolic ligament, extends from greater curvature and left part of fundus to the hilus of the spleen. Inner surface of the stomach. 1. Granular appearance with gastric pits where excretory ducts of glands open. 2. Lamina propria of mucosa contains gastric glands. Types of gastric glands. 1. Fundic, proper, glands. Length of gland is greater than the depth of the gastric pit. Types of cells in fundic glands: principal, peptic, cells, cylindrical shape, contain protein granules, chief cells. Parietal cells, larger, have secretory canaliculi, release inactive HCl. Mucus cells, smaller than principal and parietal cells. Endocrine cells, more than 10 types, contain secretory granules in the basal part. 2. Pyloric glands, found in the pyloric region, mainly on lesser curvature. Mostly contain mucus cells, but also endocrine and parietal cells. No chief cells present. 3. Cardiac glands, found in the cardiac region. Mainly have mucus cells, along with endocrine and parietal cells. Musculature of the stomach. 1. Mucosal muscles. Internal and external layers have circular muscles, middle layer has longitudinal muscles. 2. Muscularis externa. 3 layers instead of 2. External, longitudinal layer, most developed near the curvatures, sometimes in pyloric region. Middle, circular layer, forms cardiac sphincter and thickens in the pyloric region, pyloric sphincter. Internal, oblique layer, found in cardiac region, cardiac orifice, and greater curvature. Functions of stomach muscles are: maintain stomach shape. B. Create constant pressure inside the stomach. C. Mix food masses through peristalsis. Gastric secretions and peristalsis. 1. Mixing food with gastric juices produces a thin mixture called chyme, which is passed into the duodenum in small quantities. Serosa and peritoneum. 1. The stomach is covered by peritoneum and serosa, which are only present as thin strands on the greater and lesser curvatures. 2. Serosa is separated from the muscularis externa by the